Welcome back to Merlin's Vault, Commander is Blind. Today, we have Catherine, a new to Magic the Gathering player. She has played a few decks, but she has never had a commander of her own. Today, there will be 6 contestants bidding for her heart as their commander. Each contestant will sit down with Catherine for the first round and just describe their commander. Paint a picture of what the deck will look like. From there, she will make an elimination. Moving on to round 2, where we will further dive into those decks. Again, there will be an elimination. And finally, round 3. We will have 2 commanders left then, bidding for Catherine's heart. And just like in any good Hallmark Christmas movie, only one will give her the true spirit of love and Christmas with their commander.
All right, Catherine, I heard that you are looking for a hot new commander, and this is going to be your very first commander, right?
Yeah. Well, yes.
Okay, officially.
Officially.
I want you to get your get a look at that. It's a Olivia Opulent Outlaw.
Okay.
And
Vampire
Mardu.
Assassin.
Yes, absolutely.
It's a good combo.
Did you hear there was a set called Outlaws of Thunder Junction earlier this year, and it's all cowboys? One of the commanders from a pre-con that came out earlier this year. When I say Mardu, it's red, white, and black. And basically with that combination, you're going to be committing a lot of war crimes at the table. And what I mean by war crimes, you get to make a lot of outlaws. So when you read her abilities, whenever one or more outlaws you control, you can create a treasure token. You wanted a hot commander, and now I gave you a hot mommy who is going to create a lot of bad boys and bad girls for you.
So it's kind of a polyamorous deal here. You get one mommy and you get sub mommies and daddies to go with her.
It's kind of like one of those brothels in the Old West where they kind of shaped the West. You know, a lot of women did.
Built society.
Yeah.
That's right.
And you get to create a lot of treasure. And you are a kingpin of the criminal underbelly of old Thunder Junction.
It's the gaslight gatekeep girl boss.
Yeah.
And she's a cowboy.
She is a cowboy, and she's got flying and lifelink. So flying, you're going to be able to, unless they have a flyer, fly right overhead and attack with her. So she can't be blocked unless other creatures have reach or flying. She also has lifelink, so meaning you're going to gain a bunch of life. So you can really build this in a few different ways. I really love making treasure. Once you have a handful of treasure, you could sack 3 of them and then put 2 +1/+1 counters on any creature that you have. So a lot of creatures you could set up and knock a player out really early. Sometimes you can trade in treasures to gain life and then maybe win in an alternative win condition. And a 4 cost for a 3/3, she's actually pretty badass. So
yeah. If she dies, does that mean it's easy for her to come back because she has such a low?
You can bring her back because one of my favorite colors is black, and there's a lot of reanimate spells. So even if people are knocking her off the board, maybe you can just reanimate her instead of paying the commander tax.
Ooh.
So,
okay.
And white offers a lot of protection too, if you're concerned with that.
Okay.
So she's she's super hot, my opinion. And every time, like the more you look at the picture, the cooler it gets. I like her trail of like skulls as she floats by, like ethereal like.
Yeah, she's definitely. She's evil and she's cute and she has a lot of people like in her thrall.
Yeah.
What's not to like? There's even like a little baby guy on this one cowboy that loves her.
Oh my God.
So having a little baby guy, I feel like is going to also be kind of a hidden strat.
True. There's a character in this set specifically. His name is Tiny Bones and he's a skeleton rogue and you can throw him.
I'm liking it. I consider it considered.
All right, Catherine.
Hello.
I think we need to ask the important question of what do you want out of your Magic deck? What do you want out of your commander?
I mean,
what are you looking for in a deck?
I mean, I want power. I want big number. I like it when number go up a lot and also sexy.
Well, then, do I have the deck for you? I have 2 commanders for you, actually. They're partner commanders.
Is that allowed?
It is allowed. So your deck's only 98 cards, but you get 2 commanders and you get to play both.
Okay.
So my 2 commanders are Ravos, Soul Tender, and Bruse Tarl, Boorish Herder.
Oh.
Now, my deck has a theme too. My deck's theme is shirtless men and men with jobs. Every card in the deck is going to have a shirtless man on it. So it's a real focus in this deck. It's a human-focused Mardu deck that relies on the men working together for you.
Okay.
They all have jobs. Some of them are knights. Some of them are soldiers. Some of them hardworking farmers. And they're going to work together to get you the win. It's a little bit of a human tribal deck because I know that, that doesn't hurt to have something happening in the deck. So Bruse Tarl, the first commander, he's going to come in, and when he attacks or enters the battlefield, your creature's going to get double strike and lifelink. Going to keep you safe and make sure you're getting the job done. And in case something happens, you've got Ravos. He'll bring back creatures if something, unfortunate happens to them and you're like, I really liked that card. I want it back in my hand. You'll be able to play him again with Ravos. And men supporting men, he gives all other creatures on the battlefield +1/+1.
Dudes rock.
Dudes rock.
Yeah.
You know what else rocks? All the abs in this deck. There are many of them.
I can see that.
Yeah. Do you have any questions?
I see that Bruse Tarl has a friend in his artwork. He's got this little goat ox fella.
Mm-hmm.
Who is this? That's really important to me.
That's a great question. Unfortunately, the ox in the background does not have abs.
Oh.
So unfortunately, the ox did not make the deck.
Okay.
I know. But
he still has them. He still has
them. He is there.
Okay.
He knows how to take care of his animals.
Okay.
He has his pets and he cares about them deeply.
Well.
Yeah.
I am intrigued.
There's more in there.
There's more in here.
There will be more.
There will be more. You've piqued my interest.
Good. I'm glad.
With the promise of more abs.
There are definitely more abs.
I like the variety too, because we have, it just shows, it shows the dudes rock mythos, because we've got this big burly.
Yeah, you get a kind of a range. There's definitely.
Then we've got the beautiful twink.
It is a tribal deck of baddies, zaddies, and daddies.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Dudes rock.
Dudes rock.
Very nice.
Alrighty, so all those guys are sort of useless. I think you got mine. We hate winter, we love summer. Hot Boy Summer's back in. I've got Kynaios and Tiro of someplace. I don't know the name of it.
Oh my.
I can't read it. It's just too hard to read.
But
but that doesn't matter.
Kynaios and Tiro of Miletus?
Something like that.
Let us know in the comments.
So it's
I got
two
that
hot
wrong.
guys. They're based off a Greek tragedy, real story of two dudes that died in Athens. But who doesn't love a little love triangle? So you've got pretty much Fight Club Brad Pitt and another really hot guy.
Not Edward Norton?
Not Edward Norton.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I know.
That's fine.
But it's Fight Club Brad Pitt, the best body ever. So this deck is sort of kind of a group hug deck. And what that means is you help everyone else, but you get a little bit more of a benefit. So it's everyone's drawing cards, and you're just sort of kind of getting really, really strong while doing that. What's cool about this deck, though, or about this card, is that unlike other group hug decks that sort of kind of suck and make the game last 3 hours, this one actually wins games.
Oh.
All right. Plus, it's in a pre-con, so super easy to play. You just play what's in your hand. We're big chillin', and it's just hot boy summer in the winter.
Okay.
Personally, that's what I want. Oil, tahini sauce or whatever.
Ooh.
And a euro and two hot guys. What else could you want in life?
Get some falafels and some what is it?
Euro?
A euro. What's the
Ooh.
dessert that they have? Baklava.
Baklava. I
Delicious.
was thinking little like honey dumpling, little ball things
Ooh.
dipped in honey.
Okay.
So good.
I feel like, and they would be down to eat that with you.
Oh,
It's a group
100%.
hug.
You know, as
Much
long
like
as,
a baklava is like a hug.
if it's a cheat day, they'll do it.
It's a, oh.
You know,
yeah.
because they're pretty strict about their.
That's kind of high maintenance. But,
You need that a little bit sometimes.
I mean, I guess.
You know?
I mean, they're both very handsome guys. And again, I do kind of like it when there's two of them. That's like, I don't know. It's a big happy family,
Yeah,
but not
and-
in a weird way.
And it's pretty. It's simple, but it's not. It is 4 colors. So,
Mm.
but they're pretty tough. So they're 2 strength,
Strong.
8 toughness. So they'll be able to block a lot and just keep you stay on the field a little longer than other commanders. So you'll be able to use them a little bit more. You know, they got that endurance, that
Mhm.
stamina.
That stamina.
Mhm.
And like you said, if it's a pre-con, it sounds chill. And I think that's all
Yeah.
I've played so far. I
Yeah.
don't have a lot of experience with any other kind of deck. So A chill time is a good time.
A chill time with two hot guys. What else could you ask for?
My interest is piqued. They seem like nice men, fine young men.
Yep, two men.
Just
doing
two
things together.
guys.
Two guys.
Just two guys.
Best friends.
Sitting in the Mediterranean, really close together. They may be gay, but that's okay.
They are.
They are.
They are. They are.
And what's hotter than that? I'll say this one's Edward Norton.
Okay.
The skinny one.
That's
and
fine.
then
We
the big
can
one
say
can
he's
be
Edward
Brad
Norton.
Pitt.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, Catherine. I'm taking a little bit of a gamble here because I don't think I could out-sexy everyone else.
Mm.
But it is still a pair of people. Well, a pair of creatures. We have Rin and Seri, inseparable. It's a cat and a dog, one with the other.
I like that inseparable is part of their name.
It is.
It's part of their identity.
It is. To the
Oh.
point where whenever you cast a dog spell, you get a cat. Whenever you cast a cat spell, you get a dog.
That's really nice.
It is, isn't it? They're just always together.
They're inseparable.
Inseparable.
You might say.
They also have an activated ability where they can, for 3 mana, red, green, white, because it's a Naya commander, tap to deal damage to something, sick the guard dogs on them, and then heal you with the comfort of the cats.
Cats are so healing.
They are.
Oh man. Okay. So this is another one where it's like you can do damage and heal.
Yep.
So it's versatile.
It's versatile. And
Okay.
they get to just stay back and chill until you need to sick the hounds on them.
Oh, I love to release the hounds. I do like this a lot. I like the different take, you know. What's even better than boys and girls? It's cats and dogs.
And it's all the best parts of cats and dogs. Because you don't have to clean up after them. You don't have to find them food. You just get to hang out with the cats and the dogs.
That's right. They're just cuddling. They're just there to chill. No one's throwing up. No one's eating plastic.
No.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
And it deals damage to a target. So it doesn't have to be a creature. It could be a player. It can be whatever creature's a threat.
Mm.
It's versatile, once again.
I hadn't even thought about that. I do kind of like the idea of going after a real human being in the world and not just other cards. I
Exactly.
think that's enticing.
Just end the game by sicking the dogs on somebody.
And then being comforted by your cat friend.
Exactly.
That sounds good.
So,
Yes.
cats.
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 Again.
That's it. Done.
Oh,
No.
damn.
So this is just a cat deck. No dogs, no infighting.
Oh,
It's just cats.
okay. Okay. This is a very sexy cat.
It is a very sexy cat.
He's, my goodness. Yes.
He's Greek god status. Sexy cat.
Brimaz, king of Oreskos.
Yeah. So what he does is he makes more cats and makes cats stronger. Number go up
Mm.
with cats.
I do like it when a number go up. And I do like
Mhm.
cats.
It's very easy.
Oh man. And he is pretty sexy.
He is. And I
Okay.
think that's a big, big deciding factor for you.
I mean, it doesn't hurt.
That's true.
He makes a bunch of cats. What does his cats do once he makes them?
They attack.
Cat attack?
Cat attack.
But
And
does
then-
it protect?
If you want them to,
But they
that's your
mostly
choice.
attack.
Yes.
Okay.
Cats only go one direction, and that's forward
Mm.
fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And then they get stronger after they do that.
I do like that.
Yes.
Buff
So
cats.
the cool thing with this commander is he can attack and protect because he's got vigilance. So typically when you attack, you turn and then they're useless until it comes back around to your turn. He doesn't do that. He can attack and then he stays there. And then when other people attack, he protect.
Oh.
Yeah.
He can do that?
Yep.
That's allowed?
Yep.
Okay.
Sure is.
Okay. I am interested.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I really like his color palette.
Yes.
I really like his big sword. I'm curious to see the additional cats that he makes and to see if they are cute or sexy as well.
They can be.
They can be.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Great
keep
thing
me in
about imagination.
suspense. That's true. That's true. All right. A valiant effort.
Yes.
Brimaz. Do we know how to pronounce the name?
I don't.
We don't. That's
No.
I think
okay.
it's Brimaz.
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 We're getting thumbs up. So that's canon now. Thank you, Brimaz.
Yes.
as woman to woman, I think I know more of what you're into. So you've seen a lot of guys, you've seen a lot of cats and dogs, but I'm going to present you with Lathril, Blade of the Elves. And she is like an elf warrior queen.
Ooh.
So she's in the same color combination that I had for my very first deck, which is Golgari or green-black. Very much into growing and ramping up with the green, and then also draining life from your opponents.
I do like that.
I like it too. So she's not the exact same as my Slimefoot deck, but the same colors. So there would be some, crossover cards in there. But her whole thing is building up her army of elves and then just depleting the life from your opponents.
I like it. It's number go up.
And his number go up.
And it's also, a little bit of a toxic mommy kind of energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it. I do like her colors as well. The blue skin matches the cape. Very nice.
Yes. She's super cool looking.
She is super cool looking.
And I really like that all those people look like they're adorning her and, having to just do whatever she wants.
We've got a beautiful elf man presenting her with a sword, and she just looks like she doesn't give a fuck.
That's
and
right.
That is very, very sexy to me. So
it's very much you.
People are always saying that about me. Yes. All the elf men are presenting their swords, and I don't even care about it.
Is swords euphemism there?
I'm thinking like literal swords.
Okay.
I have a huge sword collection.
Okay, fair. Yeah.
I studied the blade,
Yeah,
all
definitely.
that stuff. Yeah. Man, I do like her a lot. She's very cool. And I've noticed that a lot of folks have been showing me black decks, which is exciting to me. It seems kind of evil. She seems like she could be a little evil, which I also like.
Yeah, but that green part, so you're going to get a lot of forests and swamps. And I just feel like it really, resonates with one of your former D&D characters.
She knows I love a swamp.
I do.
And I love a nature preserve.
Yes.
So
she's going to protect that forest.
Oh, man. No matter the cost. No matter who gets their life drained.
Exactly.
Very nice.
It's a little Fern Gully in there.
Yeah. Great movie. Great to watch movie.
Great to watch, yes.
Great songs.
Yes.
I like it. Very nice. All right. It wasn't an easy decision. I came here to find love, and I really think the person for me is here tonight. But that doesn't make this any easier. I think I'm going to have to say goodbye to Brimaz, King of Oreskos.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, man.
Thank you.
I'm gonna cry.
Okay. And just as sad, I have to say goodbye to Rin and Seri, inseparable.
Oh.
But they're inseparable.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Thank you for coming.
Merlin's really hurt.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, Merlin.
After being eliminated in the first round, it's tough. It hurts. I thought that with Cat and number go up, that I would have a chance to win. But, that's the way of the road. And we just got to move on and see if we can go again next time. It's gonna be one of those things where it's like you get what you pay for. You missed out. That's what happens.
That was a rough first round. We only have 4 contestants left. Let's see what happens next.
So this commander, this deck, two hot guys, oiled up, eating euros. What's simpler than that? It's the basis of the deck's gonna be a precon. Super easy to play. You play whatever's in your hand, no big thinking. All right,
I like that.
Which is nice.
I like that.
When I come down to play the Mario Party version of Magic, I'm here to vibe and I'm here to chill and not to think. All right, I'm playing what's in my hand. Boom, boom, boom. You go.
That's true. You know, I spend all day working at bad screen, but I want to come home and turn brain off.
Yeah.
And have a good time.
Yeah, this is a commander and a deck you can play a couple brewskis deep. You know, you're chilling.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is the perfect commander for that. And they're both hot.
They are.
So the way it works too is if you have a land in your hand, you get to play it, and everyone on the table gets to play it.
And so how is that good if I'm helping other people out?
Because you also get to play a land. So everyone's growing together. The kicker is if they don't play a land, they get to draw a card. The catch to that, what makes it really good for you, is you get both benefits every single time.
Okay.
Which is really, really cool and really, really good. Makes it so people don't want to hit you because they love you, because they're like, hey, so you stay alive a little longer.
Oh.
And then
no one wants to kill chill bros.
No one wants to
Everyone
chill.
loves some chill bros.
Yeah. And you grow so fast with this deck that eventually you're putting out these big banger monsters or these big token swamp, like, hey, let me put on 15 angels that are 4/4s on the field and just win the game. You know, just like that. So
that's how it works.
Yeah, it's super easy, super streamlined, and a couple hot guys.
Yeah.
So especially with the hot guys, not to emphasize that.
I mean, I am a fan.
They're greased up.
They're so greasy.
It's like
they look like your hand would just slip if you touched them.
Was it Showtime's Spartacus, or is that HBO?
Spartacus?
Yeah.
Not the Kubrick movie.
No.
That's not very oiled up.
No, this is Joe Manganiello.
Oh, I don't think I know about this.
Was he in
but
that
I'll
one?
look it up later.
Is this where you're fact checking? Because I don't know.
Oh.
I am intrigued. I do. Part of me feels a little nervous about helping out my fellow players, though.
Yeah, that's always the catch to it, and it is scary. But sometimes you got to pick someone up to push them down. You know, you get more damage that way.
Maybe that's the most evil play of all.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Nothing like picking a king off the ledge and then pushing him back down.
That's true. That is very. I'm always saying that.
I know.
All right.
All right, Catherine. So we're here to talk a little bit more about the deck that I am putting together for you.
Yes.
So, again, Edward's still a little bit of my deck. This is Hot Boy Summer. And with all the abs you're going to be seeing, you're going to get blinded. You're going to need these to be able to check out all those abs.
Oh, shit.
In this deck, it has actually one of the cards rated with the hottest art in Magic, Enthralling Victor. His 8-pack is so impressive. There's literally a goblin drooling in the art. He is beautiful. Truly a man here for you.
I mean, that is exciting. I see that, you know, we've got the bear in Bruse Tarl. We've got the twink in Ravos. It sounds like, well, with an 8-pack, where does he fall on the hunk to twink scale?
He's more on the hunk side.
More on the hunk side.
But we are bringing General Juro. It's a legendary creature. It's going to help with your humans. And that's more of a zaddy. We've got Odric. There's actually a couple versions of Odric. He's a general. He's a good-looking guy. Lovely little mustache going on.
Ooh.
He is also going to help all your humans, make all your creatures better when they're attacking. He's going to pick up some of those keywords that your commanders are providing and just give them to everybody. Just share the love. Because dudes rock.
But when we say share the love, again, we're sharing the love with ourselves.
Only ourselves.
We're not necessarily helping anyone else.
We're here. These men are here for you, Catherine. They're not here for everyone else. They're here to make sure you win the game. They're not here to give other people cards. You know, they're not here for their own glory, like, you know, Olivia would be. And they aren't, as Lathril you've seen, a menace. Lathril has menace. Is that the kind of commander you want? One with menace?
I don't know. It sounds bad when you say it.
It is bad.
Okay. I'm scared of that.
Yeah, you should be.
Okay.
These guys, they're here to make more humans, to have those humans help each other, and to make sure you win and have a good time.
Okay. And that means
there's over 300 abs in this deck. I just want to make that very clear.
Okay. So I guess
there are mana rocks with abs.
Do they have to be out together?
They
like,
don't,
to
actually.
be friends.
So one of the best parts about having partners as your commanders, so your deck is only going to be 98 cards, and then you'll have 2 commanders to get you to 100. You only have to play one of them at a time. You could choose to only play one of them. If you're like, you know what, I'm really into a Twink game today.
Mm.
You only want to play Ravos? That's fine. You can do that.
Oh man.
If you're like, you know what, I need Bruse. Bruse needs to be here. You can play Bruse, and that's also a good time. They can work without the other, but they're best together because they're here for you.
And they're also bros.
They are bros. They're all bros.
We're all bros here.
They're all bros there.
Okay. Tori, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I heard from Bruse and Ravos, Kyle was saying that Lathril has menace
Yes.
and made this sound like a bad thing. Can you explain to an uninformed what that means?
Yes, I can. So first of all he did was just say it in a menacing way. But menace means that someone, so if she goes to attack someone, they have to block with 2. They can't just block with 1. That's because she is so badass that it takes 2 blockers for her.
That sounds like a good thing.
It is a good thing.
That sounds pretty exciting.
It is
and
an
sexy.
exciting thing. You're just that powerful and awesome that you're going to take on 2 people every time that you go to attack. And if they only have 1 to block, they can't block. You just go right through.
Do like to just go right through.
Yeah.
I'm always saying that as well. Man. Okay. I like that. Are there any like challenges to playing her that like I would need to worry about? Some vulnerabilities she might have. She seems pretty invulnerable from the artwork.
Yes. So you're not going to have as many like protection type of spells because there's not going to be white in your deck like some of the others. But what you are going to have is a lot more life drain with the black from others. You're going to be able, you could pull things from your graveyard back out onto the field. And then with the green, you're really going to ramp up. So you're creating a new elf token every time that she's going to battle. And then you'll also have other elves within your deck to be casting as well too. So she's just going to be this big army of elves coming in. And basically she's like Mother Nature, you know?
Yeah.
She's just don't
fuck
mess
with her.
Exactly.
Yeah. She giveth and she taketh away, I guess.
Exactly. Yes.
All right. That sounds pretty good. You know, menace sounds so menacing, but now I'm kind of I'm for it. I'm menace curious.
You should be.
So,
Yes.
very
Yeah,
good.
menace is great when you have it.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for your time.
Okay, Olivia, what questions do you have for Olivia Opulent Outlaw?
So you mentioned that she is a leader, that there are other outlaws with her.
Mm-hmm.
I guess what's up with that? Are they also, are they also as sexy, or are they more the adoring fan type?
A little bit of both. Olivia has been a character for a lot longer than I initially thought, and she's been a vampire, I believe, in and out of Innistrad, and she is, in this world at least that I know about, she is actually the kingpin of a lot of other outlaws within Thunder Junction. So if you're trying to get a person whacked, or if you're trying to commit a heist, on a local like locomotive, she's the one who you can trust to endorse it, because she's got a lot of treasure, and she could put a lot of investments into that heist. And you can actually commit crimes and commit heists if you want to go really flavored into the cowboy function of Olivia. But some of the other characters from all across the multiverse would also gladly look for her, because she's a great boss, as long as you don't get on her bad side.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's an important thing too. It's like, how is she in terms of labor relations?
Well, she pays very well.
That's very important.
She is kind of a treasure hoarder of a lot of treasure.
Mhm.
And there are a lot of great cards within the deck, which also add to her hoard.
Mhm.
One of my favorite cards is Revel in Riches. So One, it's an automatic win con if you can get 10 treasures before your next upkeep.
Oh.
So you're committing a heist, trying to get all these treasures
As
and
fast as you
making sure no
can.
one steals it from you.
Okay.
So it adds to the flavor. And it also makes it so that whenever another creature dies, you get that treasure. So people got to look out because you're actually helping her commit her heist. One of my favorite parts about her is that she's an assassin. And there's actually a lot of assassins in the last few sets from this year because of Assassin's Creed.
Oh.
And you can also achieve some really sneaky victories. So she can fly, literally fly under the radar, just low enough to the ground, pay off whoever she needs to. So then they can secure an automatic victory through an assassination, through one of the characters. He thinks he's like an assassin king.
Oh.
Or you can play it as though that you're just protecting your monarchy. So maybe you have a complete monarchy over the criminal underground.
Ooh.
Through like Queen Marquesa. She's also in the same colors.
Is she also a sexy vampire?
She's not a vampire, but she is a queen. Okay. She is royalty.
So probably still sexy, at least in that sense.
Absolutely.
Okay. That's good.
Probably depending on the art. But a lot of these other assassins, I mean, who doesn't like a good, like, edgy rogue in their midst, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Or an ogre slumlord who's slumming it and making a lot of rats for you. There's a lot of cool little stratagems and things you could do.
Okay.
Maybe you can even commit twice to a heist through your red, because I haven't talked much about red, but you can give yourself extra combats. Or you could also punish other enemies for not playing by Olivia's rules.
I do like that.
Mm-hmm.
We have established that she's a girl boss. So
she is.
I like that she wants to mold the table to her whims.
Yeah.
Which is very, very intriguing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And she kind of pilots herself. I mean, I think she could get pointed at as like the threat on the table. But she's not enough of a threat. I don't think. She's just got flying lifelink, and it's the other enchantments that people are going to be more worried about. So it's her job to protect them.
I see. Don't let them know your next move.
Right.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Always thinking, always calculating.
I like it. I like it. This is just getting harder. I didn't think it would be this hard when I came on. But I'm going to have to say goodbye to a bad bitch, Olivia, Opulent Outlaw.
You know what? I don't need this. Okay? I don't need this. I play CEDH anyway. I'm out of here.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks.
And finally, I'm hoping that I've made the right choice, but I'm going to say goodbye to Kynaios and Tiro of Miletus.
What are you guys looking? That's not how I said the name.
Oh,
That was kind of-
It's definitely yours.
That's a stupid decision. I'm not even gonna deal with this. I'll see you guys later.
Get him out of here.
let us know in the comments if I mispronounce those names.
You're here to console me? I know, we had a good run. We had a very good run. At some level I understand, but it's not easy to rule a criminal underground of the most brutal and vicious and possibly sexiest criminals you've ever seen. So basically, I'm talking about Australia. Goddamn. You could have ruled it all, Catherine. You could have had it all.
I mean, I think it's one of the dumbest decisions I've ever seen. Like, personally, like, I understand that people have to process life differently, but I've never seen a decision made this poorly. Nonetheless, she's still a friend for now. But who doesn't want just euros and hot men? Like, there's nothing better in life. So it's a terrible decision. terrible, but it's fine. We're gonna get up and we're gonna win the next one. Okay, we're gonna win the next one.
Wow. That was really rough to see. Some surprises were in there. Now we are down to 2 contestants. Who is going to win Catherine's heart and the sleeve of choice?
I'm feeling kind of vulnerable right now. I just had to say bye to beautiful men and women, one of them. But what do you think you can bring to the table when I'm in my hour of need, much like I am right now?
Well, it's that time of year. It's that Christmas time. We all love some Hallmark movies. And I want to talk about what's a big part of those Hallmark movies, and that's love. Now, Ravos, one of the 2 commanders that I'm bringing, he's based on Oreskos. A big love story. His love for Eurydice, huge. That's who he's based on. And he knows love, and he knows what you need this time of the year. And you know who else? Bruse Tarl, small business owner, runs his own little farm. As people come to the Thunder Junction, the plane that he's on now, he makes sure that they're safe and they get to town. He takes care of those new people. And if you came there, he would take care of you too. He knows what love is.
Oh man, I do love Hades Town, and I do love Stardew Valley. So I feel like
And that's what they're here for.
you make a strong case.
Thanks.
Make a strong case. Do we have a rebuttal from Lathril?
Yes. So my biggest gripe with the Hallmark movies is the fact that several times there are these high-powered women who are just killing it and crushing it in their jobs, and they let some small-town guy get the better of them in their career. No. So you get to run your own story with this deck. She is you. You are leading. You have anyone at your beck and call. You can have any lover you want, but you are the one who controls your own story. You're not there just waiting for some guy to come take care of you, because we both know we don't actually need men. What are they good for? We don't need them. You are strong yourself, so you don't need all that protection crap. No, you get to lead it all.
That's interesting. Lathril's last ability, tap 10 other elves. She's just using people. Do you think that Lathril wouldn't use Catherine? Bruse, Tarl, and Ravos, they take care of each other. Dudes rock, they support each other. And that's what my deck is about. It's about supporting others, not about using people.
She's not using them. She's actually creating them. She's giving them work. They have meaning. They are there to protect her and serve the wilderness. I mean, the forests and swamps right now, I mean, who's protecting them but Lathril and Catherine?
That's true. That is true.
But on the other hand, Bruse and
Ravos.
they do seem like they're very loving and supportive. If they want to, if I asked them to sign on to my Save the Swamp nonprofit, they would give some investor support in that area. I just get that vibe from them.
That's true. They do love the swamps.
They
The
love
forests,
the swamps, the forests.
not as involved in, but they do like swamps.
They do like the swamps, and I love the swamps personally. Dudes rock, but also gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss.
It's just, we just continuously see actually that people underestimate women in power,
That's true.
and girls get it done.
Girls get it done. That's so true.
They do.
That's so true.
And that is so you.
Man. If this were a harem anime, what I would do is I would choose everybody. It would be the everyone wins ending.
That would be great if you could have multiple. Wait,
Yes.
you can have multiple.
Oh,
If you pick
no.
mine, you could have
Oh
multiple.
But
no.
it's just guys. And why would you send a man to do a woman's job?
Oh man. Oh my.
Women can do anything. I gotta get it in there sometime. I'm not gonna be the bad guy for this one.
Okay. I have a lot to think about right now. I have a lot to consider. This isn't going to be an easy decision. Right?
It's like a real reality.
Right, so I'm
Yeah.
saying, who do I say first? Say
Who gets the sleeve? And
Who
the
gets the
sleeve
sleeve?
goes to.
and the sleeve
Or
goes to.
like I'll be sleeving.
I don't know about that.
Okay, I guess not. Oh, Merlin's
He wants to be here in the shot.
He's like, no,
It's okay,
Merlin, I'm
Brad.
sorry. Okay.
Just don't pick the art dragon.
I pick Merlin.
I pick Merlin. We're running off together. I knew when I came here today that I was going to find the commander of my dreams. It wasn't easy. There's been a lot of heartbreak, a lot of drama. But I think I've made the right decision. I have one sleeve to give to my one and only commander, at least for now. I think you can technically play more than one game of Magic. But for right now, my one sleeve goes to Lathril. That's me! Ravos and Bruse, thank you for coming. Oh my god.
You almost had it.
We tried. You know, it was close. Love didn't win out today. Girl bossing won out, but you know, that's okay. I just hope that Lathril doesn't just tap her and move on. I hope they have many happy games together.
I think you're going to be very happy with your decision.
I think I am too. Thank you.
Thank you.
We have a bright future together of making number go up
making number go up.
and killing
Yes.
our enemies.
Yes, we will kill all the enemies.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Love it.
Wow.
Is that good?
Yeah, that was amazing.
That was awesome.
Catherine. You totally. Sleeve of love. The love.
Man, don't do that. Never mind.
Love didn't went to tank.
Amazing.
Okay, I think love did. She's also gonna get Legolas in her deck, right? And every
That's
female
right.
loves Legolas. Have you seen the videos where people are like, "This is Legolas" before everybody else on the Fellowship, and he's in the mirror straightening? his hair?
Yes! Yes!
Yeah,
Before you
he's
go
like-
out, he wakes up at 3
He
a.m.
does, and he has to, and then do the perfect little braids. right
Yes!
there.
Oh my gosh. He had to do that himself on
He
the
did.
road, on the way to Mordor. Oh my god. I
No,
love
his hair is
it.
always perfectly. All right,
We're
done.
Cheers, like everybody knows your name. Fade out.